Hello everybody, my name is Sophie and welcome to my book nook. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. It is now almost July. It's June 30th. We are almost there. We have almost made it through half of the year. It's been an interesting year. Today I have a review for you guys of a book that I really enjoyed and I'm still so incredibly grateful that I got an ARC, and that would be Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. This book was supposed to be out in June. It's now not going to be out until September 1st. It is so good. I was lucky enough to get an ARC of it through Y'all Stay Home, one of their giveaways. I practically screamed when I got that email. It ended up taking a lot longer than it should have because somehow they didn't get my address, but I finally got it and I read it right away. And now I am going to talk about it with you guys. So, I'll hold this up again later. Sorry. Alright. Imagine yourself in LA, because that's where the story takes place. But not just anywhere in LA. It takes place in a cemetery. But you didn't see that one coming from the title. This cemetery is run by a very large Latinx family who just so happen to also be a Brix community. These are men and women who have basically magical powers. They get these powers from their patron, Lady Death. At the age of 15, all of the young men and women go through their 15 ceremonies, and that is when they get most of their powers. From a young age, they all can see spirits and like talk to spirits and like sense like sicknesses and stuff like that. But when they turn 15 and have their 15 ceremonies, then they have the full amount of their power. The men become brujos and can like summon spirits and release spirits, and the women become brujas and can heal people. Our main character is Yadriel, and he is 17 years old but hasn't had his 15 yet. That is because in his very traditional family, they don't think it's going to work for him. Because Yadriel is trans, and to have a 15 ceremony that is very gender oriented, they don't know what's going to happen. And so they've been putting it off and putting it off. But Yadriel's had enough. So he and his cousin and best friend, Maritza, end up putting together his 15 ceremony himself. And guess what happens? He's a brujo, just like he always knew he was. Just Lady Death knew that's who he was. But something else happens that same night when he has his 15. Maritza and Yadriel experience this horrific pain in their chest, and they know someone in their community just died. It's their cousin Miguel, and the family goes out and searches for him, but they can't find him. Yadriel, wanting to prove himself, takes in his own hands to look. He goes into the older parts of the cemetery, and he feels called to the old church, and there he finds a necklace, which he knows, he can feel, is a tether that a spirit is attached to. Believing it to be Miguel, or hoping it to be Miguel, he summons the spirit, but it's not Miguel. Instead, it is the school bad boy, Julian Diaz, who isn't too happy to be dead, and part of being a brujo is to release the spirits into the afterlife, but Julian doesn't want that. He wants to make sure his friends are okay, because he died all of a sudden, and his friends were there, and he needs to know they're okay. Yadriel agrees, and that's what starts this story off. But why did Julian die? And on the same night as Miguel? There's something bigger going on here, and Yadriel and Maritza are going to find out. And along the way, Yadriel is going to find out a lot about himself too. And learn that maybe he doesn't have to prove himself as much as he thinks he does. I gave Cemetery Boys 5 stars because I really did love it. It's just, there's so many good things about it. And I have only heard good things about it. I've been seeing people talking about this book on Twitter for months, and every good thing about it is completely true. I love that, well, for one, there's ghosts. Like, ghosts are always fun. Julian is a fantastic ghost because he wants to do all of the stereotypical ghost things, and he's like, underlying, like, plot of the book is like just Julian trying to be more ghost-like, and it's really funny and very entertaining. I love all of the characters and how they are all very multi-dimensional. There is no one-sided character here. Maritza, Yadriel, Julian, Julian's friends, Yadriel's family, all of them are just very well developed. For a book that's only about little less than 350 pages long, all of the characters are extremely developed. The plot is perfectly paced. It all happens over the course of like 3 days, and it just flows from one event to the next, and you can just feel the tension building up to the final battle. I guess that's what you'd call it. I love all of the culture here. I love reading books about other cultures, and I love reading books especially by people from those cultures, because I want to learn as much as I can about all the differences in our world that we live in. Like, there is so much difference, and that's so beautiful, those differences. And I've always been interested in like Dia de los Muertos and all of that, and so reading all of this is just so cool to me and so interesting, and it's so well done in Cemetery Boys. I love that there is like a bit of a mystery here, and like it's definitely not a mystery book, but there is a mystery plot in here, and the only downside to this book, honestly, is the fact that I called the twist like a quarter of the way to the book. But to be fair, I'm usually pretty good at spotting those things. Like, it's kind of a talent of mine. It's fun, it's heartwarming, it's meaningful, it's entertaining, it's funny. It's a little bit of everything, and everybody can find something in this book. And I hope that everybody will read this book, because everybody should read this book. I mean, I say that about all the books I suggest you guys, because, you know, it's true. But the one thing is, and one of the reasons I hope everybody will read this book is just because that way, the more people who read this book, who buy this book, who check this book out from their library, the more opportunities there will be for more people to write books like this. Books about their cultures, books about themselves, books about things that they've been going through. Because everybody deserves to be able to see themselves in a book. Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas, coming out September 1st. I will put links in the description box for where you can pre-order it, because you should pre-order it. I will also be passing along this arc to an Own Voices reviewer, because I want more people to get the chance to review it. So there's that. A quick little review for you guys today. I hope you have enjoyed it. I would love to hear about what you thought about it. Let me know if you're gonna maybe get Cemetery Boys. I hope you will. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like listening to me talk about books, please consider subscribing to my channel, because this is what I do. If you are not already, please follow me on Twitter at Sophie's Book Nook. In the event that I have to mark a video made for kids, you will need to be following me on there to be sure that you know that I made a video. And I think that is it, so I will see you guys next time. Bye!